Imagine sinking your teeth into a juicy, mouth-watering burger, the kind that makes your taste buds sing and leaves you completely satisfied. Now, imagine that this delicious burger never actually came from a cow raised on a farm. No sprawling farm, no green pasture, no traditional agriculture involved, just pure, cutting-edge science. Instead of raising livestock, it's meticulously grown cell by cell in a controlled environment. This process takes place in a gleaming stainless steel tank, in a way that's surprisingly similar to brewing your favorite beer. This is cultivated meat, a revolutionary approach to food production. It's real animal meat, possessing the same texture and nutritional profile. The remarkable part? It's made without the need for raising or killing any animals. The entire process begins with a single cell, carefully selected and nurtured. This cell is taken painlessly from a healthy, happy cow, ensuring no harm comes to the animal. That single cell is then multiplied exponentially, eventually yielding thousands of pounds of delicious, sustainable beef. Inside these specialized bioreactors, the cells are continuously fed a rich blend of nutrients mimicking the natural growth environment. This allows them to grow and differentiate into the muscle and fat tissues that make up the meat we love. Just like it happens in nature, but in a controlled, accelerated, and significantly cleaner way. So, if it looks and cooks and most importantly tastes indistinguishable from traditionally produced meat, does it really matter where it originally came from, or how it was made? That single profound question has the potential to completely reshape our entire food system and how we think about feeding the world. How do you build a burger from scratch, not from the ground, but from the very building blocks of life? Imagine creating meat without the need for traditional farming, without the environmental impact, and without harming a single animal. It all starts with starter cells, either stem cells, the versatile cells capable of becoming many different types of tissue, or muscle cells carefully extracted from a living animal through a minimally invasive biopsy. These cells hold the key to creating meat in a completely new way. These carefully selected cells are then placed in a cultivator, also known as a bioreactor. This is a high-tech womb, a carefully controlled environment with perfect conditions meticulously designed for optimal cell growth and development. Temperature, pH levels, and oxygen are all precisely regulated. The real secret to this process is the growth medium, a nutrient-rich broth, now increasingly plant-based, that acts as the food source, providing the cells with everything they need to thrive and multiply. It's like a supercharged smoothie for cells. As the cells multiply exponentially, they need a scaffold, an edible, three-dimensional structure often made from plants or algae. This scaffold provides the necessary support and structure for the cells to organize and differentiate, ultimately forming real muscle tissue, just like in a traditionally raised animal. After weeks of careful growth and nurturing, the resulting muscle tissue is harvested, then processed using techniques similar to those in conventional meat processing, and finally shaped into familiar forms like burgers, sausages, or even steaks, offering a wide range of culinary possibilities. Because the entire process takes place in a controlled, sterile environment, it significantly reduces the risk of contamination, often found in traditional meat production. The result? Real meat with the same taste and texture you expect, but made without the need for slaughter, offering a potentially more sustainable and ethical way to feed the world. Today you can choose traditional meat, plant-based alternatives, or cultivated meat. Plant-based meats mimic meat using soy or pea proteins, but they're not the real thing. Cultivated meat is actual animal meat, just grown differently. Same taste, same nutrition, but no animal farming. It's produced in weeks, not years, using less land and water, and with far less environmental impact. It's not fake meat, it's real meat, reimagined. The first lab-grown burger debuted in 2013, costing $330,000. Since then, startups worldwide have raced to make cultivated meat affordable. The challenge cutting costs, scaling up production, and perfecting taste and texture. Singapore was first to approve cultivated meat for sale. The US soon followed. But public acceptance is a hurdle. Will people eat meat grown in tanks? Scientists are also working to create complex cuts like steak, not just ground meat. Cultivated meat could even feed astronauts on long space missions. The race is on to bring this food revolution to everyone's plate. The way we produce and consume meat has a significant impact on our planet. Cultivated meat offers a revolutionary approach, potentially slashing meat's climate impact by over 90%. This dramatic reduction could be a game-changer in our fight against climate change, offering a pathway to a more sustainable food system. Traditional livestock farming demands vast amounts of land and water. Cultivated meat, on the other hand, promises to use far less land and water, freeing up valuable resources for other essential needs and reducing the strain on our planet's finite resources. By reducing the need for extensive agriculture, cultivated meat can also help restore ecosystems, allowing natural habitats to regenerate and biodiversity to flourish. Imagine rewilded landscapes and thriving ecosystems, all thanks to a shift in how we produce meat. In conventional meat production, antibiotics are often used, contributing to antibiotic resistance. Cultivated meat is grown without antibiotics in a controlled environment, significantly reducing health risks associated with antibiotic use in agriculture. One of the most exciting aspects of cultivated meat is that it can be nutritionally customized. Imagine a burger with omega-3s, or meat with enhanced vitamin content. This opens up possibilities for creating healthier and more nutritious food options tailored to individual needs, but challenges remain. The production of cultivated meat requires energy, and scaling up production to meet global demand presents significant hurdles. Furthermore, we must carefully consider the potential impact on farmers and workers who depend on traditional livestock farming for their livelihoods. A just transition is crucial. The real question now is, will society embrace this change? Will consumers be willing to adopt cultivated meat as a viable alternative to conventionally produced meat? Cultivated meat isn't a silver bullet, and it's important to have realistic expectations about its potential and limitations. However, it's a powerful new option that can contribute to a more sustainable and ethical future for food production, offering a way to reduce our environmental footprint and improve animal welfare. The next chapter of food is being written in the lab, with scientists and researchers working tirelessly to refine and improve cultivated meat technology. Ultimately, the future of meat is up to us, the consumers, and the choices we make about what we eat.